My name is Ivan Valdez, and we're at the Real Life in Santa Fe, New Mexico, located inside the DeVargas Mall. I started guiding for the Real Life about 18 years ago and been with it ever since. My business partner, Nick Strite, and I purchased the fly shop 10 years ago, and we were located in the San Busco market, and we moved it over here to DeVargas Mall immediately, and have been here ever since. I have pictures that my mom has given me when I was in diapers holding a rod and a fish. I started fly fishing when I was about 10 years old. My dad had always dabbled in fly fishing, so I was just always curious about the sport, and just would put together his fly rod and reel in the garage and go out and practice casts on the lawn when I was a little kid. And just started out dry fly fishing, and once I got a little bit older, learned how to nymph, and just have loved fly fishing my entire life. What sets us apart, I feel, from other fly shops is our customer service. Coming to the Real Life, I want people to feel like you're coming into my home. And I have had some experiences in fly shops that, weren't always the best, or weren't so homey. And to me, that is what sets us apart. You're gonna be greeted when you come in here with a friendly smile. There are no dumb questions when it comes to fly fishing, because we all started somewhere. Getting those beginners in here that are nervous about talking about fly fishing and don't want to appear like, oh, well, that's a dumb question, I don't even think I should ask that. That's not the case when you come into our store. We're here to totally help you, whether it be a guided fly fishing experience or if you're a do-it-yourself fly fisherman. We're totally here to help you. When you book a guided trip with the Real Life, we leave no stone unturned. We're gonna speak with you about your trip when you initially call us, and then your guide is gonna be contacting you before you go out on your trip. We're gonna have you come in, get fitted for your rental gear, get you licensed up, and tell you what to expect for the day. We also recommend, having all the proper gear like polarized sunglasses, hats, so it all plays a part in it. And our destinations are about an hour from Santa Fe proper. Each destination has its peak season, and right now in the fall, say for instance, the Rio Grande is fishing great. You get the beautiful colors. The fish are putting on a lot of weight right now in preparation for the spawn. So we're always trying to find the best fishing for our clients. Santa Fe is a big tourist attraction, with our really neat architecture out here going back to many, many years to the 1500s. A lot of people flock to Santa Fe, not only for those experiences, but it's a foodie town as well. There are so many really good places to eat in Santa Fe. There are a lot of things to do in the outdoors as well, and I think that's why a lot of folks flock to Santa Fe annually. Fly fishing has a stigma that it's an elitist sport, but I tell everyone this: the fish don't know who's at the end of the rod. So anyone can do it, men, women, doesn't matter. It's just a really cool experience, especially for couples. Having a husband-wife tandems is becoming a lot more popular now these days. Everyone thinks of New Mexico as a desert, which the majority of the state is. But the northern part of the state, from Santa Fe north to the Colorado border, is where we do the majority of our fly fishing. You can find those high pines and beautiful high country valleys. There's a lot of good fly fishing that people aren't aware of in New Mexico, starting with places like the Rio Chama, the Rio Grande, the Pecos River. Those are some of our bigger bodies of water, and then we have just a bunch of smaller streams that people absolutely enjoy out here. Well, supporting a local business such as the Real Life is extremely important. That money is going to be spread throughout the community, whereas if you shop in a big box store, those are all going to CEOs. Once that money comes into a person like myself, I'm spending it back into this community. Whereas big box stores are not putting back into the community like they should be. You are not going to get a fishing report from Amazon or any of the big box stores. You're gonna get that here. You're gonna get the best customer service as well. We try our best to keep people in the loop of what's going on with the fishing here in New Mexico. I would not have all of this here if it wasn't for my wife. You know, she has been my inspiration. She has been my backbone. She has always been there to support me through thick and thin. And it's just been an awesome journey with my wife, and her influence in this fly shop has just made me want to be a better man and a better business owner. You know, when I'm seeking advice, whether it be dealing with customers or with employees, I'm always turning to my wife for that particular advice.